All right, guys. Today, Peter brought us his beautiful Platinum Mist Metallic. It's a 1991 300zx twin turbo. Still has the original engine, stock ECU, just a set of JWT Sport 530s on stock exhaust manifolds. It's got our inlet piping, stock intercooler piping, still in intercoolers, really basic, kind of like really reminds me back to the early to mid 2000s for the style of modifications it has, minus our 3-inch 5-bolt downpipes and the inlet piping that we have. So we're using a Grady boost controller to get the boost up on this thing. With it off, it makes 10 pounds of boost, and we're making about in the low 300s. So this thing ain't gonna make a whole lot of power with those 530s unless you start doing a lot more of those breather modifications. So I talked to Peter about intercoolers, or 2.5-inch versions for the piping. That stuff will definitely help it move a bit more air. And the biggest restriction right now are the exhaust manifolds. So those exhaust manifolds on the stock twin turbos are really restricted, especially on the side where the EGR is. So not too bad. We almost made close to 400 wheel, 15-16 pounds of boost on 91. And again, that's the other thing. A few more mods. Easily run E85, put a Nissan board in this bad boy. You're gonna keep it on the CU and make a lot more power with it. But I had a 1990 Platinum Mist Metallic 300zx. Fortunately, it got wrecked. Somebody made a left in front of me. I may have been going a little fast, but I really love this color on this body. All right, guys, so we've got this 280Z in. Daniel contacted us about getting it refined, so it's got a brand new rebuilt motor. We actually did our break-in on the dyno and changed the oil after about 20-30 minutes on the dyno, and really clean setup. It's got pro tuners, intake manifold, and throttle body. running a Godzilla Raceworks Mega Squirt kit. So really nice kit. Harness is really nice. It's got really nice coils. So really clean setup if you're looking for fuel injected and you got an L series motor. So really cool little badass kit. They got Rebello spec pistons and cams, and we basically got it all the time. Got the throttle body all set, so we made a lot of adjustments, a lot of refinement. So first thing we noted that the throttle, you'd give it some throttle input, but really wasn't changing at all. So we had to actually do a little bit of shimming on the TPS and getting it adjusted just right. So as soon as you open and crack the throttle, you're getting the sensor to read and the ECU sees that, because that's very important for transient throttle acceleration enrichment. So if the ECU doesn't see that, it's not going to put in the fuel that it needs. And basically with all that done, we got the timing dialed in, had to play with the settings in the tune for that, along with the adjustment on the cast that comes with the Godzilla Raceworks setup. And so after we got all that stuff dialed in, we got the tachometer working, and so little bits and pieces to get it all to come together. So this bad boy has really a lot of overlap on that cam, so pretty nasty sounding at idle and on the dyno too. Made almost about 190, we're right around 186, got about 28 degrees, 29 degrees of timing in it, and I think we're pretty much close to maxing out those injectors. So they're 195 cc injectors. You typically can get on a 6-cylinder engine, whatever the cc size is, you can get that power to the tire. But again, you're going to be running right there 90 to 100% duty cycle on those injectors, but enough fuel to get this thing to do what it needs to. So really cool little setup. Neil's going to go take it back and work on the body work, get all the clutch and the brake hydraulics situated, and then it'll be a nice car to drive on the street.